Yo, every Wednesday night, you better tune in tight at 7 p.m. CST. We bringing that insight. Halas Hall Report, best podcast in the game. Stats and facts, you'll remember the name. Host Ken Dub got the knowledge on lock. Co-host Woody the Bear fan, talking all that talk. 3 Bear fans chilling, opinions on the side. We're here for the love, riding that Bear pride. Halas Hall, we break it down right. Join us on the journey from day to night. Blue and orange army taking over the scene. 2025's the year, know what we mean. Bear fans unite, it's our time to rise. Sunday mornings, pre-game vibes in the skies. Lions think they're fierce with Dan Campbell's call, but all that greed ain't gonna help them at all. Same old story, we know how it goes. They just can't compete, everybody knows. Minnesota Vikings always talking smack, but when it's game day, they ain't got the knack. Sitting on the couch while we're making a stand. Over here in Chi-Town, we're the best in the land. Halas Hall, we break it down right. Join us on the journey from day to night. Blue and orange army taking over the scene. 2025's the year, know what we mean. Their fans unite, it's our time to rise. Sunday mornings, pre-game vibes in the skies. Packer fans yell blow pack blow, but can't see the truth. We're stealing the show. Rivalry heated, but we stay real cool. Halas Hall Report, yeah, that's the rule. With every episode, we build that hype. Stats and team news, we got the right type. Fan base strong, we ain't looking back. 2025, it's a winning attack. So gather round fans, put your hands in the air. Every Wednesday night, we're breathing that bear. Join the revolution, watch the magic unfold. Halas Hall Report, we're breaking the mold. Halas Hall, we break it down right. Join us on the journey from day to night. Blue and orange army taking over the scene. 2025's the year, know what we mean. Their fans unite, it's our time to rise. Sunday mornings, pre-game vibes in the sky. So mark your calendars, don't miss a beat. Every Wednesday night, Halas Hall can't be beat. Stats, facts, team news on deck. Halas Hall Report, what did you expect? 2025, the Bears are here to stay. Blue and orange in the north, leading the way.
And good evening, and I can say good evening for both of us tonight. Good evening, welcome to our edition of Halas Hall Report. Of course, I'm Ken the Bear fan. Here's Woody Bear Down, and join us later, Mike the Bear fan. Good evening, Woody.
Oh, good evening. Good evening. Cold. I like it.
Yeah, and it's War Week, and we got flexed to the Fox Game of the Week, and then our next Packer meeting a couple weeks from now for Week 16 got flexed to the Sunday Night Football in America game.
It's now Saturday, Ken.
Saturday Night Football in America. Yeah, the 7:30 or 8:30 p.m. start Easter or Central. Sup, Cam? So the Bears Packers both games have been flexed to the prime spots respectively. And we get a War Week this week.
Yeah, when was the last time the Bears were flexed? To the good, not to the bad. Not to the bad, or to the good.
Last year they got flexed for the Washington game because it was supposed to be like a noon start, but it was the late start.
Oof.
Yeah, now the Hail Mary game was flexed.
Well, it seems like the flex games this year looks a little bit more important.
Well, I mean, look, this is War Week, not just for us, but then you've got Steelers Ravens. That's a big game. You've got Colts Jags, right? That's a big game. So you got a lot of division games that mean something where first place may change hands. Our game, of course, it's not just the division. It's, oh yeah, by the way, the Bears are the number 1 seed. That changed since we met. For the Bears now, it's about holding on to the number 1 seed. Who saw that one coming?
Nope, I didn't see the 9-3. The 9-3 record. Nope, I didn't see the NFC first seed by week 13. I don't care who you are, Bears fans talking shit, whatever, homers. You did not know this was going to happen.
No one knew. No one in their right mind probably would. Well, unless your name's Adam Rank, but who knows if he's in his right mind, was thinking the Bears would be the number 1 seed in the NFC coming into Week 13. No one. I mean, you know, most of us were like, "Hey, 8 to 10 wins, we're good." A couple people were going, "We're gonna get 14, we're gonna get 13." We were like, "Yeah, whatever."
Super
Um,
Bowl.
yeah, I mean, look, I understand the Super Bowl talk now. It makes I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say we're going to the Super Bowl, but I understand why fans are starting to make the argument for it. Every week, the Bears are told, "You're gonna lose. You're not good. You're gonna lose this game. You're gonna get destroyed by Philly. You're gonna get beat by the Steelers. You're gonna get beat by these guys. You're gonna lose this one. You can't do this." And every week they come out and they say, "Yeah, here, hold my beer. We're gonna win the game."
They've been holding a lot of beers.
And it's the attitude, right? I go back to something that happened after the Raiders game when Caleb said, "You know, it's great to win by 30. Yeah, it's a lot of fun when you win by 30, but you know what's great about winning games like this? You know that you can win these games." And that's a
Yep.
mentality. That's a mentality this team has. Like they feel they can win any game they play. That's a mentality. You can't teach it. You can't instruct it. You can't force it. It has to happen, and it's happening in Chicago.
I mean, Caleb with the 5, fourth quarter comebacks.
Yep.
Well, you're not playing good teams. Listen, these are NFL teams. Look at the Patriots. I brought this up the other day on the morning show. They're ranked up high, and with the schedule they had, I mean,
Yeah.
they beat 3 teams over 500. So did we. So did Green Bay, and
Yeah.
but
Well, we don't get credit for Washington because ever since us, they haven't won again. So therefore, they're a bad team. But when we played
oh,
them, they were still like hell. We were told we were going to get killed in that game too, and they were going to, they were still the belle of the ball, and they're going to win the division or at least compete for the division with the Eagles and blah blah blah. Look, there's one team in the NFC North that swept the NFC East. It's Chicago.
mhm. Yep, yep. And that's why they shouldn't do the, like next year. Oh, we play 10 playoff teams. Well, they shouldn't even do that because the next year, like Washington, they were 500 when we beat them this year.
Yeah.
But now they're saying, oh, they sucked. That doesn't count. So,
Well, look at it this way. What you know what the difference between the Bears and the Packers schedule is? 2 games. Two
yep.
games. We get the Saints. They get who we beat. They get Carolina, who beat them. And then we get the Niners, and who do they get in the West?
Who do?
Arizona. They got
Lions?
Arizona. Those are the differences in our schedule. That's the only differences in the Bears schedule and the Packers schedule as far as teams we play, right? Um,
Mhm.
so I was like, come on, really? Oh, but the Bears haven't been there. I heard that one last night from an AFC fan. The Bears haven't been there. The Packers have. And
And then where?
yeah, exactly. And what is it? Well, they haven't been to the playoff. And who cares what they have done or did not do the last year, 2, 3, 10, 20, 40 years?
Yep.
What effect does that have on the games that are being played right now?
Nothing.
I hate the historic arguments. With Lions fans. Well, we haven't lost back-to-back games in 3 years. And
What's up,
Katie
Matt?
and Matt, it's like, and that doesn't mean you can't lose to Dallas this week because you haven't lost back-to-back in 2 years. So what? What Dallas is just going to say, "Oh, here you go. You haven't lost in 2 years. Go ahead and have a game."
Yeah.
No, it's just I'm tired of the weak arguments that are history. They're fun talking points for fans to talk a little bit of trash. Okay, cool. But like, does the Bears Packers history of the last 10 years have any bearing on how these two teams are going to play on Sunday?
Right. Well, we could say, well, Caleb Williams is undefeated against
He's
Green Bay.
undefeated at Lambeau. He's won against the Packers in his career. Um, I mean, the Bears can do something they've never done in their history this week.
2 in the same year.
If we win this game this week, it'll be the first time in Bears history we've won 2 games at Lambeau in the same calendar.
Yep.
Now, people go, "Oh, see, look, it's been over 100 years you haven't done it." That's because they don't have the opportunity to do it at
Right.
all because of the way this, look at Now week 17 goes into January. That's the only reason, or week 18's in January. It's the only reason. The season used to be long over by December. November, December, you were wrapping it up. Playoffs were in December,
Right.
right? NFC Championship was the second week of January, and that first weekend of February was a Super Bowl. So unless you met in an NFC Championship game at Lambeau, you didn't get a chance to do it before. But
Well,
they're, "Oh,
Ken,
look, you've done it 100 years."
the Bears have more Hall of Fame players ever.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck? That's why. That's
Well,
why. Yeah.
great you know what that is, Woody? It's a great trash talking point if you want to sit
Yeah.
there and talk trash with people, but it has absolutely zero bearing on the game today.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's why I won't get a Buckus or Gale Sayers jerseys. Well, I wasn't alive when they played. Why would I get somebody like that? Yeah, I heard they're great players, of course. But
I've got a Sayers helmet and a football, and I've got a Butkus helmet. I mean, yeah, was I alive when they played? I mean, shit. Butkus went to the Hall of Fame in 79, right?
I was
I
3.
mean, or wait, what year did he go to the Hall of Fame?
I don't know what year, but I know I was 3 in 79.
79? Yeah, I was like, well, I was 7. But so I was alive for maybe the last 2 years he played. Sayers went to the Hall in 77, so he retired in 72 probably. So yeah, I never saw them play,
I
but
mean, if it's for free, yeah, I got a free Jay Cut. I only get retired players.
yeah, I mean, for
Uh,
history's sake, though, like understanding the history of being a Bears fan, I probably would wear a Sayers or a Butkus. I definitely like having, I have some signed stuff by them. Historically, they're part of my team. You know
He
what I mean?
only has retired players. Well, who's Urlacher and Sayers? Aren't they retired or?
Yeah,
when I
but
was
the
alive.
difference though is Urlacher
Oh,
was Sayers was before his time, is what he's saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's before my time too, but I got his auto.
Well, it might be worth money.
It kind of went up. It did.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
I've got 2 Sayers, and I've got my Butkus though. I'm mad because he signed it in Sharpie on a white Hall of Fame helmet, and it's faded so bad.
You said
So
on
right
a
now,
white helmet?
yeah,
That's what my
Jamez.
Buckus one is on
Look
a
at
white
Jamez. Jamez, he came out of hiding. Jamez, what's up, bud?
Definitely
Yeah,
not
how's
paying
the
attention
basement,
to his
man?
fantasy team. Tell you that.
Um, yeah. So I mean, I'm in the market to look for another Butkus right now, but actually, I'm thinking if I can get a jersey because I just got a case for a jersey today. So if I can get a signed jersey, I might put that.
Case of beer?
No, another jersey case.
I got
Like the
you.
ones I got for Urlacher and my golf that are up. But this weekend, man, look at going back to what we said Sunday. The Bears ran and they ran and they ran, and that's what good football teams do in late November, early in December, right? You run outdoor teams that you run. You have to run the ball this time of year, especially outdoors. I say that it's funny because all the Bears games we have now are all outdoors for the rest of the season, right? In Green Bay, then we go to Cleveland outside, then we come home outside against Green Bay, then we go to San Francisco outside, and then we come home to the Lions outside. The Bears need a steady dose of running. We're not going to be looking on the passing game for 60-yard bombs in this weather. Now, that being said, eventually as more and more of these teams get domes, I think that's going to change in the NFL.
Oh, that Cleveland game's in Chicago.
Okay, still outside.
Yeah, yeah, okay, I got you.
That run game was nasty, but I can't remember the last time we actually had a guy carried it 18 times. We had 2 pretty much.
Well, this was the first time, and this
9 rushes in one series.
look at Packer fans. I'm not evoking the '85 Bears here, so
Matt Suey
and Walter Payton were in 1985 were the last combo to both have a 100-yard game.
And you young people, it's not Hideki Matsui. It's Matt Suey. Just wanted to clarify. Yeah, a lot of young guys out there that
I just got a Suey mini helmet for my birthday, so nice that I got
You're
the
alive.
helmet, and then the history happened. But I mean, they look at but Caleb didn't throw much. If you look at
Didn't
half
have
of
to.
Caleb's incomplete passes last weekend, they were throwaways. Like, he
Well,
was
hey,
quick to throw the ball away, which I
well,
like.
here's the thing. Caleb won 150 yards, 154 yards passing.
Yep.
He didn't have to pass that much. Our running game did it all.
Well,
Yeah.
when you carry the ball 30 times, there ain't much pressure on your shoulders.
But
Right.
then, like,
I
if
mean,
you look
come
at
on.
his completion percentage, if you look at, at least half of his incomplete passes were throwaways.
And
Mhm.
I can't remember the last time we actually had 85 total offense plays.
Oh, yeah, it was ridiculous how many plays we ran.
And
So
I like the Monangai stat too. He had 74 yards hit after contact. 74 yards.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Little
had
guy.
a great game, but now he might not play. He's
Yeah.
questionable.
His ankle. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, from running all those yards.
Yeah,
Or after the game, not during.
I mean, look, at this time of year, guys end up on the report, and they still end up playing unless it's really, really bad. This is the game. If Monangai can go, he'll go. I love this came out
He
this
didn't
week for them.
participate today, though, did he? He didn't participate, I believe.
I'll bring up the injury report in a minute.
Okay.
But this
slash and bash.
I like this better. The Bruise Brothers. Think about it. It's got the whole Blues Brothers Chicago thing, but also, if you remember, Woody, because you're old enough, the Black and Blue Bruise Brothers, right? The offensive line for the '85 Bears did the same kind of theme. So I like the kind of paying homage to the '85 team for the 2025 team.
Mhm.
I mean, I like it. I thought that was pretty cool. So we got the Bruise Brothers, and instead of Sonic and Hedgehog or whatever, we got the Bruise Brothers. Now, the injury report: Monangai did not practice today. Neither did Ruben Hippolyte, Roma Dunze, or Tyreek Stevenson. Limited practice was T.J. Edwards. Full practices for Andrew Billings, Jalen Johnson, Dominique Robinson, and Noah Sewell. I don't see anyone on this list that I would rule out for this weekend at this point. Really don't. Because the injuries on them, it's shoulder, ankle, foot, hip. Shoulder for Hippolyte, ankle for Monangai, foot for Dunze,
I thought
hip for
shoulders.
Tyreek.
I thought it was
so you-
shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes.
I mean, like the ankle, they're just not going to practice them, and they're going to tape them heavy if you can go. At that point in the season. Same with Rome with the foot. The hip pointer for Tyreek Stevenson, the hip injury could be the only one. But Hippolyte, we don't need to rush him back either. The way our linebackers have been playing. So that's the injury report for us. For Green Bay, their injury report is longer, but it's not as that like limited practice. Carl Brooks, Javon Bullard, Edrin Cooper.
Look at Tim. Tim Eikenson.
Jr., Matthew Golden, Nate Hobbs, Josh Jacobs, Marshawn Lloyd. Those are all more limited. They have a lot. Jaden Reed, Byron Sorrell, Zach Tom was limited. Quay Walker, Devontae Wicks, and then did not practice was Lucas Van Ness, Savon Williams, Devontae Watt, and they have one guy full practice on here, and that was Jordan Love for the left shoulder. That's the only one that was listed as full practice. So I mean, they've got a longer injury list than we do. But once again, at this time of year, these guys are going to play.
Look at Tim in here. Tim, you got a lot more to worry about than Club Dub, buddy. You're not even in the playoff picture right now.
No, you gotta love them coming in and talking a little smack when they have no smack talking in the basement.
That's the other thing too. Is like if I was Detroit, I would not take the Cowboys lightly.
You know what I like? Wait, what? Hey, Woody, what's this behind me in this case right here? There we go.
Oh,
something that Tim Isaacson and Minnesota don't have in their cases. A Lombardi.
You still ain't beat the Lions. Wow, he's drunk. Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
He must be. Yeah, I can't wait to Tim. Hopefully you come up the PA again so I can meet you.
Wait,
No, I was on the video chat with him. He wasn't
do
drunk.
you really have faith in your organization to make the right calls and get you back to the promised land? Well, Tim, yes, and we've actually been there where you never have. That's still more than the Lions have, my friend.
We ain't even got to bring up the 85 Bears. He does it for us. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the Bears right now being the number one seed. The Packers. I mean, the thing with this division, the Lions aren't out of it by any stretch of the means.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Now, if they
I mean,
lose this weekend, it makes it a lot harder for them because they need some help to get in.
That'll put them 2 games back.
Terrian's out for the year. Their cornerback, St. Brown, I think, is on the IR for 4 games, I believe.
Yeah, he's
No,
out.
I don't think so.
He's
Oh, I
out
thought he
this
was.
week.
Yeah,
Well, at
I
least
thought he was
we
not.
know he's out this week at
Questionable.
minimum.
I'll go look.
Laporta's out.
Laporta's out for the year. Yeah.
Halas is
So,
hot. They're a game and a half behind the Bears right now. So if the Bears win they lose, they go 2.5 back. And let's say the Bears lose to the Packers next time. Now it's I mean they need help. They need some help to get in. They can't just hope the Bears or the Packers screw it up. They need some help.
I think the Lions I think the Lions are like the Chiefs. Like the Chiefs in the AFC, right? Need to win out and have some help to get in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Lions basically have to do the same thing.
And Tim's right. It is day to day. He's questionable, but he's projected at 0. So I don't think he's going to play this
No,
week. But he's not
He's
on
got
the
2
IR.
injuries now.
Oh, okay.
The
I
hand
got
and the foot. You can't run, you can't catch. You might as well not play.
He's questionable.
But yeah. The overall about last week's game was a big dude. It was Black Friday at my work. It was so fucking quiet. Oh my God. It was awesome. But I mean, the big thing is that I thought, even though it's Black Friday, a long week and stuff like that to the Packer game, I thought it would be like a trap game because we're worried about the Packers. Not at all. Not at all. That run game, the holes though. If you, I replayed this. I replayed this game 3 times, and the holes that they made on that defensive line, one of the best in the league. The E-girls, unbelievable what they did. But
I mean, they imposed their will. They made the right play calls. These are the things we didn't see last year, Woody.
Right. Yep.
I mean, we would call run plays last year, and they would be the wrong ones.
Mm-hmm.
Last week they called the right ones. Now look, Green Bay's gonna be hip to what we did last week. So Ben Johnson just needs to switch it up, and Ben Johnson knows how to switch it up.
And the other surprise was only 1 trick play.
Yeah. Was that really a trick play?
Double reverse. I mean, not double reverse.
Sweep. I mean, a reverse jet sweep. Is that really a trick play? I mean, that's such a tricky play that any one of the 3 of us could have designed it.
Right. But overall,
I mean, so that's a question. How many times does Ben go into the bag of tricks this week against Green Bay?
With Micah Parsons, you're gonna have to do, I say 3.
What do you think?
You're gonna have to, yeah. He's on mute.
Yeah, go. You were saying, Woody, at least 3. Why?
The way Parsons played against Detroit on Thanksgiving, I mean, oh my God. I mean, our tight ends are going to have to be in doing a chip block. Right. Smythe or Komet, his blocks last week against the Eagles were unbelievable. They're going to have to do a lot of chip blocking on Parsons because Caleb's going to be in a rough ride if they can't do that. Even though our offensive line's doing good, him, Max Crosby, amazing. And then we got Myles Garrett next week. So we got the top 3 defensive edge rushers probably in the league.
We're getting all the big edge rushers, right? I mean, geez, like even last week, that edge rush combo is nothing to sneeze about. I mean, they ate. Those guys ate against Green Bay. They ate against the Lions, and the Bears didn't let them eat. I think we're going to have to have a little more of the passing game at some point in this game to kind of like, we're going to have to pass to run a little bit, maybe just to break it up a little bit. I think we'll see a trick play. I think we could see the Tyson Bagent trick play this week. But the wrinkle this time is Bagent will run instead of pass it back, because he's always adding a wrinkle. I think we'll see some trick plays for sure. We've got to. And I think Caleb didn't have to throw. I think Caleb can throw, though. If we can get the run going, then Caleb's going to be able to throw. And if these are quick throws, if he's making quick throws, I mean, that's how you defeat their pass rushes, quick throws. And they do quick slants in the middle with Burden or with
Tim.
Loveland. That should work good for the Bears offense. Defensively, I don't know. I
Tim.
know some fans want to see sacks on Jordan Love. I get it. They made
Yep.
Hurts uncomfortable last week, and that's how
Oh
we
yeah.
got the turnover or turnovers. Would you rather get the sacks or make Love uncomfortable? Which would you rather have?
I like to make him uncomfortable because that's when he messes up. That's when all quarterbacks mess up.
Yeah.
You make them feel uncomfortable in that pocket, they're going to make stupid mistakes. But if you don't sack the quarterback or put pressure on him or not get near him, it gives them a lot of time in the pocket to make that right move.
And I think that's with Gordon being back, with having Gordon Brisker duo back, and then being able to put Gardner Johnson in there. That threesome right there really, really helps them defensively mix it up with blitzes, exotic looks. I think that really, really helps that defense out a lot. Now the linebacking core has been playing adequately, but I think it needs to get better with Josh Jacobs this week running the ball. Even though they held Saquon to what, under 100 yards?
56 yards.
Yeah. But I mean, is that saying anything the way Saquon's year's been going though, honestly?
Nah, because the week before he had 22 against Dallas. So yeah, I think he still has that Madden curse. And let me go get Tim's here. My nails are going to be painted baby blue and silver, baby blue and silver this week. That's the answer
There
to
you
your
go.
question.
Yeah, Tim, I'm
and
gonna go with the navy blue and the orange. No, because your
and
comments are about as juvenile as me painting my nails.
and bear down, Ryan. Just want to go through these comments first.
Yeah, I've just been ignoring Tim. This isn't a Lions show, so you can go talk Lions on the show with JB later.
I don't think Caleb. Oh man.
Look, Tim is mad because here's why Tim is mad. He's talking out of his ass. Is this when you compare Ken and I compared the three quarterbacks the other day, like last week? It was like Friday morning we did it, or Wednesday or Friday, one of those days. Anywho, we took the three quarterbacks and we took all their stats. And here's what the thing is: there are stat categories where each quarterback is leading in at least one category or another. But between the three, the top two are Love and Caleb, and Love and Caleb are right there. Like, they each lead in the same amount of stuff. The numbers kind of bear out for both well. So all three quarterbacks in this division are pretty damn close. So, Tim can sit there and they can make their little painting their nails argument, which just shows basically how childish they are when it comes to this stuff. Or they can make football arguments, and they won't make football arguments because when they make football arguments, they lose.
Well, yeah, I mean, Tim, about the Caleb.
Lions and Bears is the last week of the season. This is Bears Packers this week.
The same old Caleb. It just the same old Caleb is a rookie his first year. Now he's starting to grow into his second year. He's not having a sophomore slump. How can you have a sophomore slump after last year? But anyway,
well, those are facts, though. He says those are facts. It's not juvenile; they're facts.
Oh God!
Well, hold on a second. Let me see something. Wait, that's me looking for Tim's IQ right now.
Jeez.
Jesus.
But I think Caleb's only going to get better. I mean, I'm the last guy to talk about Caleb Williams. I did not want him on this team. But if he, 5 comebacks in the fourth quarter, I know our schedule is weak, but they all are NFL teams. We can't control our schedule.
The sacks are way down.
Yeah, Oh yeah, way down.
So here's what Tim will say. Yeah, but look at his completion percentage. Yeah, look at his completion percentage. How many of those balls are throwaways? Like you look at last week's game. How many of his incomplete? Because a throwaway counts against you. Look at all the throwaways he had in that game. I mean, I'm taking the throwaways. That's why you're not hearing Ben Johnson complain about, oh, we got to get the percentage up, because he sees it. He understands. He's like, okay, Caleb threw the ball away. The percentage sucks in that. Now, if you take throwaways away, and his percentage goes up way up there. So, I mean, I don't mind the throwaway, whether it be Jordan Love, Caleb Williams, Brock Purdy, whoever. Throwaways are a good thing for a quarterback. That's
Oh
been
boy,
protecting football.
Bill's on his Google stats.
Oh God.
Oh, Tim, you don't want to battle me. I know you're talking about Ken.
Yeah, I really don't care. Let's do it. What Mr. Nesmith has to say.
Oh.
Yeah, see, that's the argument, right? So Bill made the argument I said Tim would make. So thank you, Bill. You made Tim's argument, and I already had talked and explained it away before you even made it. Because if you look for Jordan, I think he's got his fair share of throwaways too. I'm cool with the passing percentage being down because of throwaway. I'm cool with that, and then you factor in drops, which believe it or not, the Bears have more drops this season than Green Bay does. Um, Thank you, John Dorn, for pointing that out the other day. Um, you know, Tim Isaac, and your football knowledge was, oh, is he going to paint the nails and be same old Caleb? That's not football knowledge. Sorry. Um, so I mean, I'll take the throwaways because look at it, good touchdown to interception ratio. Jordan Love has that. And actually, Tim's guy has that too. Um, see, look at Will. Phil, you're a step behind me, man.
And
Um,
and props to Jordan Love. He got
yeah.
NFC Player of the Week twice this year.
Yeah.
That's special.
And you know what? Last week we played, the tape always, it comes back to haunt you. Before the game, Jalen Hurts, we're the team with the least amount of turnovers. And he threw a pick and got the ball stripped from him. So, I mean, look, you're picking the number one team in the NFL with takeaways. Jordan Love, like Jalen Hurts, really good at protecting the football. The Bears are going to have to work hard. I think, though, if they can make him uncomfortable, that allows us to ball hawk, which we do better than anyone else. So that's going to be interesting. It's going to be a good matchup. I mean, look, the thing I really hate about the schedule, and I said it in the morning shows, I hate the fact that we have Bears Packers twice in 3 weeks. Like, give me twice in 6 weeks. At least put some space there because, like, I don't think anyone's getting swept between Bears Packers. I'm not saying it can't happen. Like, I'm going to take the Bears this week for sure. And odds are I'll take the Bears in a couple weeks. But it's really hard to sweep when you play teams that close. That's why you see teams that have played in week 17 or 18 and then meet in the playoffs.
Well,
talk
about sweep. Now, not obviously I'm a Bears fan. If there had to be a sweep, I would say Packers more than Bears that they'll be sweeping us. But I picked home and home against the Packers. I think we're going to split, hopefully. But
yeah, I mean, at least look, for me, for this to be a successful year, because like I said in the morning show, we're already playing with house money. So honestly, I really could care less about the rest of the season to a certain degree. I mean, I care, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm playing with house money at this point. If we split with the Packers, we've doubled our win total. We've shown the improvement. We're a good team. Yeah. Thank you, Mike. Over the last 8 games, and look, we're the number one. Look at Bears fans. I do not need to hear these words coming out of your mouth this week. Well, we really need to establish the run game. Number one in the NFL since the bye.
Who said
Number
that?
one in the NFL since our bye.
Please tell me who said that.
Oh, it's just, I mean, a couple weeks ago it was Broski said it. Now Broski's like, yeah, we are number one. I mean, come on. Yeah, we talked about that one early, of course, that being flexed to the 7:20 start. That's going to be great. I mean, look, I love Tim's comment here. Great. Doubt the Bears. Because you know what? You guys people have been doubting the Bears all season. And what have the Bears done all season when people like Tim doubt them? Like last week. Oh, the Bears are going to get rolled by the Eagles. Okay. Sure. Oh, what's the top scoring quarterback? There we go. Caleb's at 8. Yep. Oh, here we go. Swift is made of glass. That's why he's only missed 1 game all year. Oh, finally, someone wants to talk football. Parsons will be taking out the game if they can run him, and Caleb can roll out to the opposite side and get rid of the ball quick. Yeah, I mean, I take it you don't mean taken out like yanked from the lineup, but yeah, they'll effectively negate him. True.
Take that down, please.
Yeah, take that down.
Oh my God, take it down. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah, this was what I was little shocked about this. I mean, even though this was a couple of weeks ago because that's Eagles at 8-2. This was
Yeah, I
before
mean,
that Eagles game.
yeah. Tim, yeah, I've admitted a lot that's wrong with my team. You just don't listen much because you're too busy living in Lions la la land. There's plenty wrong with this team. Our defense doesn't get enough
Nope.
pressure on the quarterback. While we get pressure on the quarterback, we make them uncomfortable. We have long stretches where we don't, and the opposing quarterback, like we saw in the Baltimore game, he can sit back there, do taxes, call a friend, check out his Instagram, post a few things on X, and then I need to throw the ball. We've got to get more consistent on our D line at creating pressure or making quarterbacks uncomfortable. That's one thing. Swift is not injury prone. Woody, how many games has Swift missed this year, or between the last 2 years? How many games has Swift missed? One this year. Did he miss any last year?
I know he didn't miss anything with the Eagles.
So okay, we'll go 3 seasons. In the last 3 seasons, he's missed what? One game. So you're not talking facts. You're sugarcoating your own facts. Mike, can you do me a favor and look up how many games that Swift has missed in the last 3 seasons? So this season, last season, the season with the Eagles, or since leaving the Lions.
I think he was only hurt with the line. Yeah, that's what I said too. He wasn't hurt on the Eagles. Well, with that offensive line, you shouldn't be able to.
He missed one game this year. And then here comes Tim Isaac, and he's always hurt. He's a paper tiger. He can't play. Dude, he missed one game.
Yeah, you're correct. That's exactly what the answer is. One game.
Yeah, he's missed one
And
game.
it was a game on the Bengals.
Yeah, Tim Isaac, and you should know these facts, Ken. Well, I do know the facts. I just shut your weak-ass argument down about how Swift is injury-prone. In 3 seasons, he's missed one freaking game. In fact, didn't Monty miss more than one game in the last 3 seasons? Has Gibbs missed more than one game in the last 3 seasons?
He's trying to get under your skin, Ken.
I know. Well, I mean.
Well, you know what? Romeo Dobbs is injury prone because he had a concussion. Yeah. He's injury prone. I don't want him on the team. Nope.
Hey, I was having Mike look it up just to appease you to prove that I was right. I know it, and he confirmed it. So bye-bye.
Yeah,
Tim.
it said you could look it up. You could do it real quick. It says DeAndre Swift has missed one game for the Chicago Bears in the 2025 season.
Yeah. And he didn't miss a game last year, and he didn't miss any of the Eagles. So one game in 3 years, he's injury prone. That's what I love about.
Where are you going to eat already?
So look, and I could care 2 shits about the Lions at this point. I could care 2 shits about the rest of their season until week 18, if that game even matters. So, to be honest, I mean, look at Tim. You got to worry about your game tomorrow against the Cowgirls. I don't really care. 2025 season, 1 game. Isaac, come on, get off the dead horse, dude. You're worse than a Democrat right now.
Cowgirls win that game.
Don't get him involved in politics. That's one thing. Oh no.
Yeah.
No, Tim, don't.
Yeah, dude, they're gonna have a hard game. I'm gonna have fun watching that game tomorrow. I could care less how it plays out. I mean, for the Bears, it's better if the Lions lose, obviously. But at the same time, I don't want the Cowboys getting in, because if the Cowboys get hot and get in, and they're the hot team, I don't know if you want to play them in the playoffs. You get that kind of thing. So.
Yeah, but we don't know any Cowgirl fans, so we don't want to listen to the Lions. We'd rather see the Cowgirls.
Yeah, I mean, look at tomorrow. We're going to watch the game. It should be a good game. We're going to enjoy it no matter what happens, because, we all hate the Cowboys. We all hate the Lions. We win either way. You know what I'm saying? And what we got is our own game to worry about. So I could give 2 shits what the Lions think about Bears-Packers. I can't. I'd rather argue with Bill about his team than Isaac about a team we don't even see for 4 more games. It's going to be a good game for us this weekend. Oh my God, here we go.
Yeah, it's definitely rough because we got them this week. We got the Browns and then the Packers again. So we'll see them.
Dude, I mean, if you think about it, you're talking. We just got done with TJ, then we had Carter. Now we got Micah. Then we get Garrett. Then we get Micah again. Oh, then we go out to San Francisco and play that team, and then we finish out with the Lions, who by that point will probably be out of it. Let's hope, so we can start hearing them cry. So, oh, Tim Isaacson, you go.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. So I mean, okay, this weekend we got to run. We know we got to run. It's outdoor game. I don't know. Do you know what the weather condition? Have we seen what the weather conditions are going to be like for this weekend yet?
Hey,
Cold.
Bill, look it up. Bill,
Very
look it up.
cold. You're gonna see
Since you-
breath for the first time this year.
Is
Hey.
it cold or is it cold with wind and rain or just cold?
Talking
Cold with wind.
single digits.
So it's going to be probably a run heavy game then.
Yeah,
Some
the
pizza,
warmest
too.
is gonna be kickoff, and then it's gonna get colder as the game goes on.
So basically, no field goals over 43 yards and no long
so-
no long
Oh,
throws.
so you mean Santos's normal range? I got you.
Yeah. That's exactly. So this is gonna be, dude. This is gonna be a tough game in the trenches, man.
Brady's calling the game.
What's up, Ryan?
Yeah, we got Brady
He's-
calling the game.
We got
Look at
Brady.
Bill. We got Brady for this game. Then we're gonna get. I'm not sure who's calling the CBS game. I think we're getting Romo for that game, and then we're the primetime game the following week. So the good thing I can say is this: the NFC North is getting the primetime slots, like the good call announcers. We're not getting Adam Archuleta anymore. You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah,
well,
Times flex because we got the hardest division still.
Yeah.
well, Ryan here is my barber. He's a big Cowboy fan, great guy. Doesn't know how to play golf though. But I'll let him go at Tim and stuff like that. But Ryan's a good guy and he knows his shit. So
Yeah, we're going to talk tomorrow on the morning show. We're going to talk obviously about the Lions.
Damn.
That'll be the dominant thing, but
Well.
for us here, I mean, dude, this is the Bear show.
Well, why
so-
haven't you been to the barber, Woody? Trying to
Yeah,
get
I go every 2 weeks. He owns the barber shop, so I go there. And again, good guy, but every 2 weeks. I can't go every week. I'm not money bags.
Plus that hair don't grow that fast.
Nah, it grows. Let me
Hey, I
tell you.
finally got my hair cut today. I only had to wait I got my last haircut right before week 1. So
Mike got
I
his
was
haircut
overdue.
too.
Yeah. Once a month, if that.
So
Wow.
look, if this game's gonna be run heavy and the Bears, our defense, we do live off of turnovers. How are we getting our
Yep.
turnovers this week?
I fumble. I mean, Jordan Love doesn't throw too many interceptions, just like
No.
Caleb.
It's just like Hurts.
Depends on his receivers. They could bobble it to us.
I'm saying a muff punt. They're going to be cold out.
Yeah, because I don't see too many long balls. I'm seeing like a lot of 5-yard, 10-yard throws if the weather's bad. I mean, they might take a shot.
They're gonna take a couple. Having
You
some
think?
speedy. What's the having
Oh, yeah.
speedy receivers? Yeah.
Well, Christian Watson, hell yeah,
And Golden.
fuck him.
Golden, yeah, well, Golden has been a disappointment for them this year overall. He's got some speed. Yeah, maybe. There'd be some opportunities that way. I mean, I think
We'll have one on a flea flicker.
Oh God.
Yeah, if the weather is bad though, it's going to be a run-heavy game. Outdoor games in bad weather normally are, and you'll see a lot of low and intermediate yardage,
And,
maybe not long deep shots.
And the Packers, man. I mean, Jacobs when he's on a roll, plus Wilson too. Wilson can. He's been scoring touchdowns his last couple of weeks. So, right, Bill?
Say Woody knows his football, man. I'm surprised you
Fuck
know
you.
that.
I fucking know that shit. Come on, Bill. I'm not in front of a computer either.
The thing about this game is Jordan Love, like his predecessor, is really good at being opportunistic. Like you look at their last game, they didn't play great, but Love was opportunistic, and when the opportunity was there, he took it. I mean, that's one thing. Like we cannot give him those opportunities. We got to make sure, like if we screw up a coverage, Love is going to exploit it, just like his predecessors did. So that's going to make it. That's going to. Oh, geez.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I
Bill,
know.
your buddy Jermaine's on here now,
Yeah,
commenting.
we get them all, don't we?
Now, let's get a public service announcement. You guys got to agree. That's one bandwagon ass fan, bro. He legitimately only comes around when you guys win, dude. At least you guys fluff it out. This clown, you won't even see or hear.
Hey, Bill. How about fucking Bill White? How about him? Is he a clown? That white guy?
Oh, David Wyatt. Yeah, he's
David. Yeah.
He's actually a good. David Wyatt's actually a good dude, man. He's a good.
Yeah, he is a good dude. Yeah.
You can catch him on the Daily Huddle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I seen Bill's post on Facebook with him with a clown face on.
They battle each other.
Yeah, we're in the chat. I told him I was going to do it.
So the question is our defense with compared to Detroit's, Packers just ate them up on Thanksgiving Day. Like how do we learn from that? I mean, Christian Watson is obviously a speedster and he's a big guy. So I mean, JJ going to be on him? I mean, Dobbs.
We have a better secondary than Detroit does. That's not debatable. But they have a better front as far as But Hutch was kind of like non-existent. So with our front not doing much, at least Hutch is getting sacked. I think. Well, he's got one sack more than Sweat. So I don't know. I think Aiden has 7.5. Sweat has 6.5 or 7.5, 8.5, something like that.
Sweat's got more games. You know what they're gonna say.
Well, yeah, I mean that's fine. I mean, of course, I mean, and that's not a bad argument. It's fair. So I mean, that kind of goes to what I was saying. Like the Lions have a better front than the Bears do on the D line.
Giving the dog the finger.
So
he gave me the tongue.
It goes down to how much are we able to ball hawk in the secondary. Which we do a better job of than anyone else in the NFL, being number 1 overall. I mean, when 3 of the top 4 turnover guys in the league are on one defense.
Well, this is how I do things, Ken, and we have 13 minutes left, but I want, going to ask you this. You break it down. All right, quarterback, Caleb Williams or Jordan Love?
Flip a coin. Too close to call.
Okay. Offensive line or running backs, Wilson Jacobs, Monangai Swift.
Monangai Swift, the way the season has been playing so far.
Oh boy, you pissed Bill off. Okay,
it's close. Offensive. Look, it's close, but I'll take Monangai Swift because as a tandem, that tandem is better than Green Bay's tandem, and they both have someone nicked up. But for the Bears, it's Monangai that's a little nicked up with the ankle, but Jacobs has the knee. He looked like he was pretty good last week, but they both are a little nicked up. It's kind of a coin toss, but I'm going to homer out and give that one to.
All right. How about offensive line?
Bears.
Ooh.
Green Bay has too many injuries on their O line right now. Like Zach Tom is he's like they got 2 starters. Zach Tom is a little dinged up. The Bears are solid. They have their starting 5 this week. So you have to give it to the Bears on that.
We've been going up in
the
rates with offensive line each week, and after that domination, kind of in Philly, got to be up there for sure.
Wait,
I haven't looked at that.
Did the Bears beat them? Beat the Eagles? Oh yeah, they did.
And the offensive line completely dominated. So I'm being a homer because I said that.
I'm obviously with Kraft out. I'll take the Bears tight ends.
Me too.
Okay.
And I'll take the Bears wide receiving core over the Packers wide receiving core.
Oh, wow, Ken. All right.
Let's move to the defensive side of the ball.
Fuck me, Ken. Did you just give the Bears every win on offense?
No, I didn't.
No.
But now you're getting to the more important part because the Packers overall have the overall rating. The Packers defense far exceeds the Bears. The Bears might have a better secondary, but right now the front, the D line and the linebacking core I have to give to the Packers. Their front
Bears line is definitely better than a key in the game.
I don't know about what the percentages is now, but for some reason we have a better record. But the Packers got like a 20-25% chance of making the playoffs more than the Bears, which is wild.
All right. Let's go to the fucking defense. Defensive line.
Packers.
Okay. Linebackers. Ours are hurt.
Packers.
Okay. DBs, cornerbacks, safeties.
Bears. I mean, number one in the NFL in takeaways. I mean, come on.
Okay. Field goal kicking. I'll take McManus any day of the week.
Yeah.
Punter. I'll take our punter.
Yep.
So it's kind of even.
Yep.
Why the fucking Packers favored 6.5?
Because the Bears get zero respect because of
there you go.
The schedule.
Bill, hey, well, I'm gonna ask Bill, a Packer fan. Bill, why do you think? And honestly, I know your fucking homer takes here. Why do you think the Packers are favored by 6.5 on Sunday?
Well, for one, we're at home. For two, the other thing I think, like when I was watching NFL in the morning, they were saying that because you guys only beat 2 teams over 500. One was missing their starting quarterback. The other one, that was a worthy win against the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? So you really haven't proved too much yet. And on the Packers side, we beat the Steelers. We beat the Lions twice. That they all three were above 500. You know what I mean? And they were
okay. So wait, you beat the Steelers. We beat the Steelers. You
but
lost.
We did it with their starting quarterback. You did it with a backup.
So Bill, you're saying the Bears would have lost if Rodgers was playing?
Oh, for sure, dude. For sure, hands down.
I'm fucking done.
Bill, I get that. Washington has a losing record. When we played that Washington game, Washington did not have the losing record at that point, and Washington was still
I don't believe they were 500.
The team to beat, one of the teams to beat in the East, and yet we beat them. I mean, I get the strength of schedule argument. The only difference in our schedules is literally 2 games, right? It's like 2 teams that we played differently.
I know what they're saying a little bit because the teams that we have played, their major offensive player was out.
But
and if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure the quarterback for Washington didn't play either.
Well, look, actually it's 3. Well, what's the no? There's 6.
What a win's a win, damn it.
We beat the Cowboys. They tied the Cowboys. So I mean, you can get in these little arguments like that. But I think, look, the 3 points for being at home, the home team always gets 3 points. Got it. The additional 3 points is just no faith in Chicago by the national media.
Well, you know why the Bears beat the Cowboys? Because I was fucking there. Plain simple. Their star player was there. That's Caleb's best career game. Hey, Mike, can you give me a ride? So it's pretty. I mean, the home team gets 3 points. But I would say like 4 or 5, but 6.5, that's kind of a stretch. So there might be running off because of our injuries on defense I would think about the linebackers, but holy shit. I mean, 6.5 is a lot for a division game.
Well, look, you're gonna get this too. The Bears are kind of like the Packers you expect to be where they are. It's Jordan Love and the hype that's around Jordan Love, and they've been to the playoffs, and the Bears haven't. And last year, there's still a hangover. The Bears haven't really been beating guys by 30 points, right? They're winning games, but they're not winning by 30. So I get the hesitancy of Vegas / the national media to say, yes, the Bears are going to Green Bay and get a victory. I get it because that's how they were last week with the Eagles. And I don't care. I'm fine with that.
The Eagles were 7, though.
What now?
I said the Eagles were favored by 7.
Yeah. I know.
7.5.
Look at the records, and our records with the Packers similar. I feel it should be even.
And then after we beat them, the rankings come out. Well, the Eagles are just lost to the Bears, so they're going to stay at number 5, and the Bears are at 7, even though they just beat the Eagles, who are at number 5. It's like, well, wait a minute, what? I mean, I really, on one level, it's like, come on, stop disrespecting him. On the other level, I don't care. And on another level, I'm like, keep doing it because it's great bulletin board material for the Bears.
Wow.
People keep doubting you, saying, "Oh, you can't win. You don't have a chance." Keep telling the Bears that, and when the Bears keep beating you, go cry.
Exactly. I'm going through the Tim Mickelson go off here. That's a beat team under 500. There goes Ken, going to cry to the point. How many touchdowns does Swift have? He has 5, sir. 5, I believe.
What,
5
for Swift?
Oh, but Jahmyr Gibbs has all these touchdowns. I could give 2 shit. What's the record of your team?
Yeah, it's team sport, but
Caleb argues with the 4,000. I could give 2 shits if he gets only the 3,500, if he gets 3,200 and the Bears win out the rest of the year, I don't care. Oh, I don't.
Oh
It
boy.
doesn't matter. I mean, Tim is sort of like, oh, well, my guy has more touchdowns than you do. Yeah, my team has more wins than you do, so who gives a shit? My quarterback's going to throw for more yards than you do. I really don't care if my quarterback wins more games than you do. Tim, go cry on JB's morning show, please.
So, we have 5 minutes. Yeah, Mike, get your mic off mute, please. You gotta, I mean, come on, get it off mute, Mike.
I can listen too.
Okay, good. I gotta ask Bill a question. Hey, Bill. So, I won't see you on because I don't want you on my show here. But anyway, prediction on Sunday, since we won't talk to you.
Hold on. Whoa. Did you not see my message? We're gonna have Packer fans on.
Oh.
If you want his prediction, we can speed up for one person. It's fine.
Oh, so it's gonna be a whole fucking shout out. Let me tell you, I'm gonna warn these guys before they come in. Where everybody's gonna be talking, not at once. We're gonna be all nice and stuff like that. So no fucking yelling.
Well,
No,
I'm definitely inviting Dorn after that comment.
Don't pull a Tim Isaacson like he's in the comments today for being a crybaby trying to make insults.
I'll fucking mute everybody and kick them off. But anyway, would you give Bears respect if they win on Sunday?
Yeah, I would. I already said that Eagles win was pretty, that was a good one right there. No one could really downplay that at all, no matter what injuries are. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Look, I expect Bears fans to homer out on the Bears winning. I expect Packers fans to homer out on the Packers to win. This is a game, even with the line, it's still a one-score game. It's probably going to be a one-score game. And what really sucks is the way they've done the scheduling is 2 games in 3 weeks. It's going to be hard to sweep for either team. Yeah. I'm not saying once again that it can't be done, but the schedule makers didn't do us any favors or them any.
Well, Bill, if the Bears win, you got to take me to Lincoln Park Zoo.
Yeah, sure. You got to walk out there. But I think it's going to be like the Lions game, where I think we're going to be scoring some points. I think it's going to go back and forth like it did, maybe in the second half or something. But,
is it going to be a shootout with the pass, or is it going to be both teams are racking up the running yards?
Yeah, you know how you guys know how I got my new job? I added works with Bear fans on my resume for future employers so they know I can deal with idiots.
Oh, this fucking guy. He's got fucking dad jokes. I got you, motherfucker, man. Yo, give me a dime bag, will you?
Oh, jeez, I tell you.
Hey, Ken, you got some tissues for your issues.
Yeah, wow. I'm gonna be handing out tissues to Lions fans after they lose to the Cowboys tomorrow.
I personally think the Cowgirls are going to win. They've been the hot team, kind of, honestly.
Jameer Gibbs has all these touchdowns, Mike.
Yeah, but Campbell's got to stop being so greedy. You can be greedy at times, but not
what Gamble's got to do is stop the play calling. Hand it off to somebody else.
That's what I'm saying.
On fourth down lately.
Campbell's a great head coach in the old school style of like maybe a Landry or something like that. But he's got to have a good OC and a good DC calling plays. Like he's going to set the tone. He's going to create a great culture. He's going to motivate well. But if you need him to like design an offense and call plays, he is not your guy.
Mike, you're my guy though, Mike.
As the Lions are finding out this year, after they told us, "Oh, it's going to be fine with Morton. He's the godfather of the offense." Okay.
You've been here long enough, Woody. You ain't got to kiss no ass.
You don't. Oh no, you ain't getting that from me. No.
Woody and I do not care.
Stir the pot a little bit.
Do not. I'm so affected by Tim's comments that I'm just gonna like forget he even said them and go on to the next show.
Hey, we're ruining their video call, so he's trolling in the chat till our show's over. Then there's gonna be a video chat. And then
speaking of that, we're about out of time, so make sure you're with us Sunday morning. We'll have some Packer fans with us too at 11 a.m. Central, noon on the East for the Bears-Packers game pregame show. That should be a lot of fun. Don't forget tomorrow morning, we got the preview of the Lions game on the morning show, and then Friday we'll preview the rest of the weekend on the morning show. We've got the Red Zone Rant on next on the Huddle Network. JV's Roundtable is in a half hour on the other channels. everyone, have a great football weekend. Enjoy the games tomorrow, and we'll see you Sunday.
No pack, no.
Blow, pack, blow.